Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I was just sitting bored because my kids are with their dad. I've got nothing else to do, and for the first time in a while I've got makeup on. We've got makeup on. This is a big deal. So I was thinking, why not do a quick video? A little while ago over on my Instagram, which if you're not following me over on Instagram, what are you doing? Go follow me. Press subscribe here first, then go and follow me. On my stories, I asked if anybody had had any kind of paranormal experiences, any ghost stories to tell, because obviously on this channel I have spoken several times about things that I've experienced, that my daughter's experienced and whatnot. And to be honest, I love to hear other people's stories. And I got a few responses, which I was quite surprised about actually, because I don't have a lot of people over on Instagram. I kind of been neglecting it. I should probably fix that. So this video is just going to be a very short, very quick retelling of those lovely people who sent in their stories and have given me permission to tell their stories over on YouTube. Just quickly before I get into those stories, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to anybody who has subscribed to me recently. The channel has it took me ages to get to 100 subscribers, and then I think in the last month I've had over 70, which is huge for a channel of my size. So thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. If you are watching this and you haven't done that, I would really appreciate it if you did. Any likes, any shares, any comments, anything like that really does help me to grow. I've got a target to hit, like most small YouTubers, 1,000 subscribers. Realistically, I'm giving myself 6 months to do that, but with your help I can get it there a lot quicker. So thank you so much to everyone who has shown love and support to me on this channel. I really do appreciate that. But for now, let's get into the ghost stories. So this first one is it's kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. Let me just read it and then you guys can make up your own mind. So this lovely lady who wrote in has said, my mum always used to tell us the creepiest story when we were kids. When she was about 9, my grandparents bought an old manor house dating back to the mid-1800s. Anyway, a few weeks after they moved in, my mum woke up to the sound of a crying baby in her room. Weird, seeing as she was the youngest of her siblings. She was terrified and screamed for my grandmother, who came running in. She convinced my mum that it was probably just a cat or some kind of animal, and she went back to sleep. A few nights after, the same thing happened. This time, when my grandmother came in, she could hear it too. She was still convinced it was an animal, but thought it was trapped in the chimney breast. So the next day, she made my grandpa open up the chimney to see. When he opened, he saw it had been completely blocked in and had been done years before by the looks of it. He went outside to see if there were any obvious signs of animal damage on the roof. The gardener, who'd worked there for years, asked what he was doing, so he explained what had been happening. The gardener's face dropped and, pointing at my mum's bedroom, asked if that was where it had happened. My grandpa said yes, why? Well, it turns out, years before that bedroom was that of a young maid. She had allegedly gotten pregnant by the man of the house. She'd given birth to a baby boy who died shortly after birth. Rumour was she had hid the body in the chimney to avoid scandal. I mean, that's scary, right? That's creepy. I don't know what it is about kid ghosts or baby ghosts, but they are far scarier than adult ghosts, that's for sure. But then it makes me kind of sad to think that there's this little baby spirit that's potentially trapped, in a chimney breast for eternity. But even still, weird. That would creep me out. Babies crying in the middle of the night, And the second story let me just get it up. The second story says, when I was about 14, I was invited to a sleepover. It was the first time I'd slept at this girl's house. There wasn't anything particularly special about the house, like nothing scary to look at. As a lot of girls did at that age, we decided to dabble with a Ouija board. Mistake number 1. Yeah, don't do that. Don't dabble. Yeah, just don't do it. So we were asking questions and nothing much was happening. My friend asked, "Do you want to hurt us?" The thing moved directly to yes. By thing, I'm assuming that they mean the thing that you move around the board. We were both accusing the other of moving it. We were pretty scared at this point and just put the game away. Mistake number 2. Those of us who are familiar with ghost stories know you always close down a Ouija board. We were sleeping in the lounge and by 2:30 a.m. my friend was dead to the world. I just sat watching TV. My friend's dog had been curled up at the bottom of our sleeping bags for hours when suddenly it jumped up like someone had poked it with a hot poker. It then stood staring at the corner of the room behind me, making a low growling sound. I literally froze. I didn't dare to look behind me. I don't know how long I sat there with the dog, but it felt like hours. Suddenly, the hall light came on. It was my mum's friend going to the loo, and the dog calmly sat back down and went to sleep. Needless to say, I didn't sleep a wink that night and never slept in that house again. Ooh, like, I don't know. I don't know whether I'd have had the guts to turn and look to see what was behind me. That would have freaked me out. But then how do you explain to your friend that you're never going round for a sleepover again? Sorry, not coming round because we probably pulled a demon in through the Ouija board, so it sucks to be you. Those were 2 stories sent in by 2 followers of mine. So thank you very much to them for contributing to this video. If you enjoy this type of video, please do leave comments down below and I will happily do some more where we read out some more ghost stories. And equally, if you have a story, please, let me know if you're happy for me to read it out on this channel. All of my socials, my email address, everything you need to get in touch with me to send me your stories, it will be in the description box below. If you like this video, remember to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, give it a big thumbs up. Leave any comments down below. Share it with your other spooky friends who enjoy these kind of stories. And until next time, take care.